What's going on, good people? Can somebody tell me what in the world is going on at the Quick Trip QT Sit-Go Glendale version? What in the world is going on? So I was watching, I'm gonna call them the Jerry Springer of Glendale. Your boy Marcus, Atlanta Street Interviews. And I admit, everybody loves to see a train wreck, right? Even though we talk about, oh, we want to see people do better and all that, but people don't watch that type of stuff. We watch the drama, we watch the mess, and it is what it is. So I've been following Marcus as he's been talking about this latest interviewee, Queeta. Queen Queeta's been in prison 8 years, street, or as she says, these streets. And she's recording herself. Marcus done told her how to record herself, set up a YouTube channel. Now she's learned the art of dry begging. Now she's learned the art of dry begging. Get on there and say how rough stuff is in life, and people just give her money. They're giving her money, so it is what it is. It is very entertaining. However, a scenario happened yesterday that just took me aback. I had to record a video about it. Now, here's what happened. So there's a guy named Short Dog who likes to go around there. He likes to trick. He likes to pay the money for the ladies. And the 403s, which, I'm sorry, Queeta's a 403. Actually, the whole kind of world that Marcus dwells in is 403s, or commercial companion workers. Let's put it like that. Keep it family friendly, PG rated. And so Marcus had interviewed Short Dog. Short Dog was temporarily maybe in love with Queen Queeta because he was blowing up her phone. And of course, Short Dog's a trick. He just got out of prison too, and he's paying for the professional companionship. He's paid for it. And so Marcus took Queeta to meet Short Dog as having a confrontation because Short Dog was saying some bad things about Queeta. So Marcus brings them together in a public spot, and Marcus records it. Like I said, he's the Jerry Springer of Glendale or Glenwood, wherever y'all at there in Atlanta. Oh yeah, see the gas station. It doesn't matter whether you're in Atlanta, whether you're in Chicago, Detroit, any urban area, is pretty much the same thing, same atmosphere, same people. That's why so many of us watch it, because we can kind of relate. So Marcus put Short Dog and Queeta together, and the fireworks begun. Queeta's very aggressive. Actually, Short Dog said she bit him in the head. And so Short Dog don't want no parts. Now, a couple of days later, Marcus interviewed a lady, I think her name was Mocha, who said Short Dog tried to pick her up and offered her $40 and like, nah, I don't get down like that. My fee for my commercial companionship is $100 at least. And now Marcus put that on the air because Queeta's very loud and obnoxious at times. Would you, just as a side note, could you imagine having a motel room next to Queeta? The noise level would just be unbearable. But I guess in those rinky-dink motels, you get what you pay for. But anyway, that's a side note. Back to the story. Or as Marcus said, back to the content. Marcus interviewed Short Dog and Queeta. They ran up on Short Dog in a public spot. They had their words, boom. Now, Marcus interviews Mocha. Mocha said, hey, Short Dog ran into me, offered me $40. I said, no. So Marcus had the great idea, the Jerry Springer Glendale had the great idea to surprise Short Dog with the interview and bring Mocha to confront him. Because Mocha was saying, Short Dog's like, nah, whatever. And so Short Dog agreed for Marcus to interview him at his home. All right, nice looking house. Nice looking house. Short Dog, whatever you doing, you doing. You driving a Porsche. You living in a nice little subdivision there, cul-de-sac, whatever. You seem like you're doing whatever you're doing. Pretty good for a brother. I thought you was working at the car wash a few weeks ago. But hey, that's nevertheless, hey, I don't claim to be from the streets. I don't know the streets. We pronounce it streets in my area, but for the culture, I don't know the streets. So hey, you doing what you doing, like you living large. So get this, Marcus takes Mocha to confront Short Dog at Short Dog's house, but Short Dog only thinks Marcus is coming. You don't believe me? Go check out Marcus's channel. They even on the way, Marcus and Mocha have a signal. When I pat my head, come on out. Jerry Springer stuff all day long. But of course, Marcus, you don't got no bodyguards. No bodyguards in sight, right? But hey, it's about the content, and you are bringing the content. At what cost? I don't know. But hey, so Marcus, Short Dog comes out the house. Marcus starts talking to him, and Marcus asks him, what about Mocha? Mocha said this, Mocha said that. And Short Dog, well, Mocha, Marcus passes his head. Mocha comes out the car. Ghetto fabulous. You know that type of mentality, all in the man's face in front of his house, saying this and that and that and that, almost as if Mocha was his woman. Oh, by the way, Short Dog said he had another lady in the house sleeping while this commotion is going out outside the house. Man, I watched it. Good content, as you all like to say. But this was wrong on so many levels. So many levels, right? Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Look, wrong on so many levels. First of all, how you going to bring up 403? How you going to be a professional comfort companion over to the Tricks, to the John's house, and surprise him at that? Man, that thing could have went left in so many ways. First of all, oh, Short Dog, I'm pissed at you now, Marcus, because you done brought this 403 to my home where I lay my head. Did that ever occur to you that might be wrong or cause some problems? Second of all, Short Dog got a lady in the house. What if she wakes up and sees what's going on? Third, y'all acting a fool outside the house. The neighbors are looking. This girl's shaking her behind and bending over and twerking. Ghetto fabulous. Man, this could have went left in so many ways. But once again, we got the black Jerry Springer of Glenwood. All right, the Jerry Springer of Glenwood. That's my new name for you, baby. The Jerry Springer of Glenwood, bringing the content at any cost, right? At any cost. So now the funny thing is, Queeta went live this morning. The fact that I know all these names, shame on me. I'm way too invested in this. But it's Thanksgiving break. It's raining outside here where I am. So why not make a video? So check this out. Queeta goes live today in a hotel room. She got word of what Marcus did, and she's claiming how much she doesn't like him, no longer my friend. And she started talking about, I gotta meet him, but I don't need him. I don't want to meet him, but I need money for my room. Let the dry begging begin. And did she work that crowd? She worked that crowd. I think she ran about $300 in donations so she can get a room, so she doesn't have to quote unquote see Marcus. So Queeta's learning the YouTube online game very well. She knows the street game very well, and it's just a mess. But guess what? As much as I talked about and condemned Jerry Springer, I watched it. As much as I talk about or maybe condemn and say this is crazy, this is wild, I'm still watching it just like y'all are watching it, right? Now, there's another lady named Shatura. Shatura has a lot of mental issues going on. She's actually living in a tent. During the interview, you see rats running back and forth, and she's talking about, hey, the rats clean the plate. I have this plate full of rats, you know. And so, excuse me, your allergies acting up. And so Marcus has this great idea. He's going to get a house, and he's going to put all these people in a house and turn the cameras on. Street people. Yeah, I know how this is going to go, right? All money is not good money. I mean, come on now. I don't want to sound like Granny, but I guess we about the same age group. View life very similarly. But look, man, can you imagine the headaches of having the pill poppers, the basers, the tweakers, all in the same house? Street, how y'all say street people that don't want to necessarily do any better. But anyway, back to Shatura. So Shatura living in a tent. I guess the tent king is, she, in her words, is doing bad things to her. And Marcus said, I could put you up in a house and make content. And as off as Shatura may seem to be, but she had the wisest response out of all of them. She said, will my name be on the lease? Mark said, no, you can make content, you can do videos with all y'all in the house. She said, do I have to share a room? Then she said, well, how long is it going to be? And like maybe a month, a couple weeks. And she said, but after I'm done, I'm back in my tent. She said, nah. I don't want no parts of it. And that hit me right there. That lady, she got some good common sense. Look, I'm gonna move from my environment where I'm now to go to this house where there's gonna be drama, conflict, the middle of it, and then I gotta come back here. I said, that girl's not as off as she may act or may appear to be. So, like I said, I'm enjoying the ride. I'm enjoying you hear this in the background. It's amazing to see people living like this. Queeta, are you on parole? Probation? What are you on? Because you don't want people to know your name. I get that. And I understand you don't want people to know your name because they know your name. Some people gonna call the authorities on you and say, hey, this lady is doing illegal stuff on camera. I get that. But with that being said, maybe you shouldn't be doing the stuff you're doing online that's illegal. Well, you shouldn't be doing it at all, but I get it. You gotta make your money how you know how to make your money. But what's wrong with getting a job? Oh, that's a little slow. Yeah, never mind. Hey, do you, baby, do you. But keep in mind, as a YouTuber, somewhat retired, former YouTuber, that check on the 21st, I hate to let you down, but it's not going to be the end all and be all. And guess what? The public's attention span is like that. You're the new girl on the block. You're the wild girl on the block. Notice how like TV shows only last for so long because people get tired of them. The attention goes elsewhere. So definitely capitalize on this. But understand, it lasts about that long. Don't try to build your house on it. I'd love to hear what y'all think in the comments. Go give Marcus a click and a view. Atlanta Street Interviews. He's been around forever. Marcus is a whole nother. Oh, Queeta said something that was funny today. She said, you know what? I want to start looking at Marcus's life. I want to start interviewing. I'm start digging in his background. Young lady, when you start doing that, you're gonna find a whole lot. You're gonna find a whole lot. Also, I disagree with Queeta because Queeta's like, Marcus is not my friend anymore. He's messy. But here's the deal. All the attention that you're getting now, Queeta, is because of Marcus's messiness. The fact that you can sit in your hotel room and raise $300 or whatever it was without going out on the streets and selling, you know what, your time, selling your time, is because of this exposure Marcus has given you. So it's good and it's bad. I get it. And the drama, conflict you two have, of course, that what gets people watching. You know, most of us don't want to see a success story. You know, we say we do, but at the end of the day, it's the drama that keeps us entertained, allows us to escape from our mundane everyday life. So y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Be careful though. Y'all doing some y'all playing some dangerous games. Love to hear what y'all think. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Y'all know how I come on. I come on when I feel like it. And have a good one, y'all. Later. Support, watch our channels, Queeta, and then Atlanta Street Interviews, and then Mocha. I don't think she has a channel. So we shall be watching to see how all this plays out. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Later.